Hello everybody, it's finally Rich here with my 5 favorite reissues from 2023 and 5 of my favorite new releases of 2023. Now, I just got this in the mail. That is a humongous box from Norman Maslov. Mazzy sent this my way. He told me he was going to send me 2 records, but I can tell you this is way more than 2. Thank you, Mazzy. Okay. My favorite reissues. First one is Welcome to Venice. Thumpfinger is the one that alerted me about this new reissue. It's bands that came from Venice, California, in that group with suicidal tendencies. This is fantastic. This is an expanded version with some extra songs, but the extra songs, they could have left them off. They're not as good. You can tell they're more of demo quality. But I think my favorite are the 2 No Mercy songs that start side 2. It's a really good album. If you like suicidal tendencies, this is a must. I bought it on eBay. I do not know if it's still available. My next, and these are not in any order. My next favorite reissue of the year is Dick's Picks Volume 1, The Grateful Dead, Tampa, Florida, 1973, December 19th. This, I believe, it was reissued. It had been previously issued on CD only. And it's fantastic, man. The first side 1 is Here Comes Sunshine. And once I heard that, I was sold, man. I go, I already have, I think, 5 Grateful Dead ones. I go, I don't need a 6th one, really. But I had to get it, man. It's really good. It's a 4 LP set. It was around the $100 range, so it is what it is. Now this next one is a Walmart exclusive. And I picked up a couple by this guy. They had 4 there. I wish I would have got all 4. But this is Vicente Fernandez. El Tahu. I don't know, man. I don't know. What does that mean? The guy with the big hat, you know? Fantastic, dude. This is 1979 album. Now it says here 2022, but I don't know. I saw it at Walmart exclusive 2020, so whatever. Really good album. Mexican ranchero music. The kind of music my father-in-law loves. He loves watching his old movies. And yeah, it's very cool, man. He's like the Frank Sinatra or the Morrissey of Mexico. Now this next one is an album. It's a band I saw in concert. And I remember seeing the album. I never bought it. And it's Tales of Terror. This came out towards the beginning of the year. And this reissue, it sounds fantastic. Now, I've since learned that the original tapes were destroyed. And I think by one of the members of the band. They must have recorded this off of a cassette. I believe maybe a vinyl record. But they did a really good job, man. This sounds really good. And if you're into punk rock, 80s punk rock, I highly recommend this. A great band from Sacramento, California. And the last one, I knew about this reissue last year. And it got reissued in, I believe, November, and it sold out like that. There was like about 8 different variants. Quite a few thousand were, I mean, if you add up all the variants, it was quite a few. So I missed out on it. And I was like, man. But they did a reissue. And this is SSD Control, hardcore punk band from Washington, D.C. This is my most anticipated reissue of the year by far. It's not the greatest album by far, but originals of this, if you can get one under $1,000, you're probably lucky, and it's probably a bootleg. Let's be quite frank about it. This is it was originally on Exclaim and Discord Records. This is Exclaim and Trust Records. And these reissues are on gray vinyl. I think they sent them out December 15th. I just barely got this. I haven't shown it on a Vinyl Finds video yet. I'll do that at the beginning of the year, and I'll probably show those records Mazzy got me in that Vinyl Finds. But yeah, my most anticipated reissue of the year. Yeah, on Discogs, a year or so ago, there was a version of this for $500. I think it was $500, and it was the cover only. And I quit looking on Discogs because they would always pop up like 1,500, 1,200, but they're always coming from Europe. So that's it's like a red flag. I think there was only 1,000 of these made originally. And how all these originals ended up in Europe, they're probably bootlegs. Now, 5 of my favorite releases of that year. Probably about 10 or 12. These are, I like them all, but these are the first 5 that came to my mind. And I got 4 of them that are my favorite, and one that I think is the best album of the year. This first one I'm showing is the Stools, Are You Saved? It's a garagey, punky band. Really, I love the Stools. I think they did a split recently with the Towheads. I think this is better than that. Yeah, the Stools. I'm pretty sure you can still get that. My next one is a band called Evil Tree. And if you see the labels, you'll know what the name Evil Tree is all about. And it's Moon Maniac. Now this is I think this is the guy that's on, Drew Owen. He's the guy in Sick Thoughts. And that was one of my favorite bands from last year. But this is his stab at death metal, is it? Or I don't know. And the first song, Black Poison, it kind of starts out like that, but not really. And it slowly, or rather quickly, evolves into like pretty much an 80s punk rock album, really. But yeah, really good. Moon Maniac by Evil Tree. Now my next one is Material Objects Passing Through. I recently showed this probably in my last Vinyl Finds. It's Dominique, Searching for a Thread. This is a member of the BC. Released this album. It's a 3-piece band. It's a very good album. The guitars are fantastic. The rhythm section, the drum and bass are great. When I talked about this, I said the vocals were the weak point. And upon further listens, I've listened to this quite a bit since then. The vocals aren't really weak. In fact, in certain parts, they're very strong. It's just they're way back in the mix, way back. And I think they could have brought the vocals out a little more. I don't know if Dominique thinks he doesn't have enough, what's the right word? He's not confident enough in his vocals. But dude, there are certain points where the vocals should be up front a little bit more. And I think, I know they're recording an album. I would think about doing that on some of the songs. Anyways, that's just a thought. But yeah, very good. And there are a few left of these. And when they're gone, they're gone. He says they're not going to reissue this. And my next one is, hello, my name is Ryan Kidd. On the Human B-Side Records. 15 out of 25 on red vinyl. And I think they made 125 or 150 on black vinyl. I don't know if it's sold out. Really cool, man. Ryan Kidd, love the guy. One of my favorite albums from last year. And I think the best album, I left it over here. I think the best release from 2023, and I think I don't know if I'm going to say by far. Yeah, I'm going to say by far. It's Death Valley Girls, Islands in the Sky. This is fantastic. I like everything I've heard by Death Valley Girls. This is a little bit different. The vocals are the same, kind of like that. I don't know, man. She kind of sounds like a Manson girl or something, you know, the way she sings. But yeah, the musicianship is really good on this. This isn't quite as garagey or primitive as their earlier releases. But man, after a couple of listens, this fucking grew on me. And I think it's the best album from 2023. Highly recommended. Death Valley Girls. Although everything by them that I've heard is very good. So take care, everybody. I might do a favorite or the best used vinyl I bought, but I don't know. I might not. Anyways, take care, everybody. Have a happy, Merry Christmas. I don't think I'll do another video before then. Take care.